What is up, champs? So, I just recorded this amazing intro. The god tier of intro. The I have a dream of intros. You know what happened? My mic was muted. Luckily, I'm pretty sharp and realized it only like 2 minutes into recording, but it was such a great intro. The entrances of Beck White's life were just laid out there. The Beckfast was really shown into the light. Everybody felt like a little bit closer to Beckfast. They really felt like they bonded and related to him. But you know what happened? Fate. So now you just don't get that. But no. Menuing very hard. I mean, but basically all I talked about was how I have like hair now, and whenever I look at a mirror I just like wink at myself because like I'm some absolute dumbass. And then whenever I talk about myself, I'll like talk about myself in the third person to myself. So basically I'm going insane. But don't worry, it's fine. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning, a body was found in a lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Well, that's kind of weird, because why would they be at the lake if they didn't even know a guy died? Strange. Begin your cross-examination. Attorney, now! The arrest of Edgeworth. Okay. Oh, it's because a guy called in. Who the fuck was this guy? You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the only one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Damn, his voice is deep. That woman and that man who called into the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people. There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. But they have summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. A lot of heart. What happened next, detective? How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you were refrained from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sir. Look forward to your next year's salary review. So much to look forward to these days. Damn. Straight bodied. So Von Burefuck also apparently is running like the police department. So you know, this is not gonna be very easy at all. Especially since Edgeworth actually shot the dude and isn't even innocent. So we might actually lose this case. I don't know. It's kind of where this is going. This is no time for objective daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him there? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed, not like a martyr at all, really. Detective, that court requires the fact, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Sorry, okay. Wait, what was I doing? Oh, okay. Let's keep going. Now, I didn't suspect anything of him at all. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart. Fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. You didn't extract the bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. Edgeworth at 22. Damn. So we had to arrest... No. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Nick, doesn't it seem like Detective Gumshoe is being a little vague? I bet Von Cartman is feeding him lines. His testimony is probably filled with landmines just waiting for me to press. What do we do? Grit our teeth and press. I guess. What else can we do? Well said, Nick. You're the man. So basically, I'm about to get slam dunked on by Von Karma. Hey. No, I mean, you see how that is? Why is that? Well, we found a murder weapon in the boat. A murder weapon. A pistol. Detective Gumshoe? That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor. Was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Disc. He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Edgeworth, you didn't wear gloves. Dumbass. Goddamn. Order. So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. 22 caliber pistol, fired 3 times. Bare prints from Edgeworth's right hand, fired 3 times. 3? Interesting. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings of the pistol bullet matched the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking! To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Well, you should have gone to a ballistic marking class in high school, because you're about to get schooled. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, just do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order. This is bad. It really is bad. It's quite terrible. This is, I think Edward is about to get absolutely behoned. And then, I don't know what's going to happen. If I were to have to guess, Edward is going to prison. and then we're gonna like investigate deal 6, and we're gonna like find out that was, I don't know, and we're gonna uncover a bunch of shit, and like the mafia gonna get involved, SEAL Team 6 gonna get involved, then eventually Edward gets out of prison for some reason. This makes it look like Edward did it. Well, Judge, I say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I would take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. But wait, I... Just bang your flimsy gravel and get it on with it, man. Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyways? Goddamn. Not gonna lie, Edward is about to get kabooned. Like, I don't even know. It's like, shit. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. In that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in this photo. True. Is that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. Did you absolute... What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. And then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. Can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. How am I gonna convince anyone of that? I don't even, like... Well, so far, every time, like, the little beginnings cutscene that I played before all the murder trials have been, like, accurate. So, in that one, Edward shot him. But if it was a suicide... I don't know, he might be lying is what I'm saying. Say... Fuck. Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry, it's no good. Ugh. I know. I'm not good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't count my sister, I might as well not be here, right? Yeah. I want a roaster. But like, you're not like allowed to pick the wrong answer here, so he's gonna be like, yeah, you're useless. JK, we're all full. Well, actually, you don't know law, you don't have any trial experience or technique. Yeah, you're pretty much useless, but I can't say that. It's okay, Nick, you don't have to say anything, your face said it for you. Whoops, no, of course, I'm sorry. It's okay, Nick, I don't know anything about the trials or defense. That's why I'm a spearman, you can't even contract experience. Everybody has their days off. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops. This is going amazing. Court is back in session. So, yeah, that's, I don't know, how long have I been recording? Not long enough. Mr. Von Karma. Wait, no. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lala take the stand? lot of heart. You are a research student at a university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang coming from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There was an area thing on the lake, but the boat. Ooh. Only 2 shots are fired. But if you have a 3 head like I do, it was said it was fired 3 times. So, yeah. About a absolutely, Judge. She happened to take the photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Oh, whoa, this is a surprise! This looks like the very moment of the murder! Order. I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake, so then the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order, I will have order. Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof that the question can there possibly be. This photo is worth 1,000 words and they all read guilty. You lose, or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well, if you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You have failed to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Not contempt. Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I think there was. I think I noticed the one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. This. Very well. Oh, you don't want me to waste time? You don't want me to waste time? You don't want me to waste time? You don't want to waste your time? No. There's another bang. You don't want me to waste time, huh? You don't want me to waste time? Your Honor, what do you think about the witness statement? I'm not sure I follow. It's clearly or contradicts the I thought. You don't sound very convinced, Mr. Wright. Objection overruled. Don't think that one means any points to the judge. So... but it's that 3 times. Well, look, the game has a contradiction. I just can't point it out. Why are you thinking this hard? Okay, well, let's start fucking pressing the L1 button. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Uh-oh, yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really? I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness continue testimony. I was in my car. Why are you camping there anyways? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures of you in my research. This all sounds suspicious. Sir, could you please be more specific about your research? What does the witness' motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait, no, I'm not the only one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Had this bang. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Irk. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the pictures, clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a second. I was asking you about the photo. Asking you if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. And there was another bang. What, were you watching the very moment of the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright. Not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Mr. Hart, Mrs. Hart, you... You're right. The witness has answered the questions in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Okay. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor, you keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I would have to penalize any further outburst by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh. Nick, Lana's testimony seems fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we covered the evidence especially to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Mr. Miles Edwards, please take the stand. Who was that? It was me. Is there something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? I'm just gonna my safety save in case some shit goes down. No, I do not. Lana Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edwards. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lana, did you really see Mr. Edwards that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lana. What's the big idea of treating me like some sort of criminal? I saw him, I swear it, I saw Edward. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, exit Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. No. Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Yeah. Don't take me out, Coach. Alright. What's the difference? All that remains is the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Pheonix Wright? Wrong. Wrong. That was quite possibly the greatest pun ever made in the history of mankind. That's a real knee slapper. Ow. Ooh. Ooh. My knee does not feel too good after that one. Quite the powerful slap. Wrong! Well, what? Did you hear what Mrs. Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edward. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Oh man. Order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. Oh shit. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. Ow! Expose him! Yeah, well, I've also realized that, in general, my shorter episodes kind of do a little bit better. I get like one congruent viewer. So I'm just gonna end this one right here, so people don't have to like sludge through 40 minutes of my amazing commentary, because that's a little much. And I'll see you later, champs.